Hello Scorpions, and welcome to your May 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. Before I begin, like always, I'd like to welcome you to my channel if you are new, and I'd like to remind you that this is a general reading for all Scorpions, so if you are interested in something more personal just for yourself, you could visit my website. I will have it linked in the description below. It is $15 per tarot reading, and I do offer a lot of other deals on there, including a video response and palmistry. So be sure to check that out. And if you do not have a PayPal account, you can always make a purchase on my Etsy site, and I will also have that linked in the description below. Okay, so before we begin, I would like to point your attention to the gemstones above the cards. The gemstone to the right is an emerald, and I'm resonating with emerald for the month of May because it is the planetary birthstone of May. Now, usually I do the talismanic birthstones, but I just wanted to change it up a little bit. And I have this beautiful emerald stone that you see there, and emerald is wonderful for rejuvenation and for prosperity. And I haven't done a video on emerald yet, but I do plan on doing one very soon, so make sure to look for that. If I have it done by the time this video goes up, I will also link it in the description below. And you can always find more gemstone videos at my YouTube channel, at my gemstone playlist. Okay, so now on to your reading. For the first week of May, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles, she's usually a financially savvy person, but when she's in her reversed position, this is somebody that you're dealing with that is not so much financially savvy. Or if they are, they're using their money in a bad way for power over something, or greediness, what have you. Now, I do not believe this is you, Scorpio, because you are a water sign, so we're looking at more of an earth sign, or somebody who's playing that role of a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. This person is going to be displaying some negative characteristics. They may want to borrow money, and unfortunately, if they do, they most likely will not pay it back. So be sure to, really think about loaning out money if this person comes to you. And this person does not have to be a female, but most likely it will be. There's definitely some feminine energy there going on. And this is somebody that you would think would be, generally okay with money. Somebody that is respectable, and someone that may be older than you, or at least someone you could look up to. This person could be overspending. This person could be, if you yourself are asking for a loan, this may be a sign saying that this is not a good time to ask for a loan. You will not get the loan. So be wary of that. Now, there is a small possibility that this card is representing you, even though you are not an earth sign. We oftentimes can play our different roles, and you could be playing this role. I think for the majority of you, though, this is somebody else in your life. But for those of you, if this is you playing this role, then it's in this first week, you might want to be very conscious on how you're spending your money. Try not to be overly tight with it, but yet try not to be overly, loose with it either. Don't go out and spend frivolously on just anything that you want without paying attention to how much that you have and how much is going out. Okay. For the second week of May, you have the Four of Cups in reverse. Now, generally, the Four of Cups is, about someone who's bored and discontented with life, but in its reverse position, it actually turns into a very positive card. This is a time where you're getting excited for something. You may be starting something new. Your energy levels are coming back. The boredom is fading. You have things to do. Your discontentment is fading. Life is going to seem a lot more satisfying to you in this time period. So that's wonderful. And the third week of May, you have the Page of Pentacles. Now, again, this could be yourself, but I think for the majority of you, this is going to be somebody else. Like I said, an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And this is most likely going to be somebody who is younger than yourself. And if it's not somebody who's younger, it's somebody who is, who lacks experience in a certain area. And this person may be starting a new venture. You may be helping them out financially. You may be giving them any kind of resource, you know, your time, your knowledge, or your money. And if this character does happen to be yourself in this role, then you are starting some kind of new adventure that could help you out financially in the future. You may be investing money into something, or starting up a new business, or starting school, taking out loans, this type of thing. Just make sure that you you get the help where you need it, because pages are inexperienced and oftentimes do need guidance. Pages also can represent messages, so you may be getting some kind of message about some kind of financial resource. And being in its upright position, I would say it would be a positive message. With the last week of May, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now, normally, in its upright position, this is another card that is not very positive. You know, it's about being trapped and bounded by your own fears and things like that. But in its reverse position, it turns into another positive card. So, you know, if you have been feeling like you are trapped or stuck or blocked up in some area of your life, this is the time where you are becoming free of it. So this is a great month in May for you to just, you know, come out of your cocoon, Scorpio. You know, that cocoon you've been in. You've been, you know, bored and discontented with the Four of Cups, and now you're turning it around, and any kind of trapped feelings that you've had from fear, unable to move on, you're coming out of that with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So that's wonderful. And that is your reading in its entirety, Scorpio. It looks very positive, other than maybe the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in the first week, so watch out for that lady. But other than that, it looks very, very promising and positive, and I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to push that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every single month, and don't forget to leave a comment. I haven't mentioned it in my previous videos lately, but I love to read your comments and to hear about how the cards did or did not correlate with what happened in your month. So don't forget to let me know, and I will talk to you all next month. Bye-bye.